While the woman and her husband were walking, a few assailants suddenly charged out and started molesting her. Seeing this, her husband quickly fought back, but due to the large number of assailants, the two were quickly knocked to the ground. The assailants continued to beat them for 20 minutes before angrily leaving. Soon the two were taken to the hospital, but her husband had long since ceased breathing. Amy, on the other hand, remained unconscious for 3 full weeks. Upon hearing the news of her husband's death, Amy felt as though all her strength had been drained from her. She rushed to the police station to inquire about the case progress, but received nothing but vague replies. Due to the trauma in her heart, she was constantly immersed in fear. Helpless, she purchased a handgun for self-defense. Little did she know, the gun would soon be put to use. Not long after, the sheriff found Amy and handed her a ring. Amy quickly asked where it had come from, and the sheriff explained that it was the suspect's girlfriend who had tried to sell it for money, and they had just captured her. He then took Amy to the police station to identify the perpetrators. Although it was behind thick glass, Amy clearly recognized the 3 men, but she didn't directly point out the suspects. She didn't want to wait for indefinite legal action, and instead, planned to take justice into her own hands. Soon she went to the slums, asking if anyone at the pawn shop had seen the ring. The shop owner immediately recognized it, and with a bill, Amy got the phone number of the pawned item's owner. She went to the assailants' gathering place, dialed the number, and quickly locked onto the woman who answered the phone. Amy hurriedly caught up to ask for her boyfriend's address, but the woman coldly locked her out. Just as Amy was about to give up and go home, she suddenly received a text from the woman, which not only gave her the address, but also sent a video of the assault on her boyfriend. Seeing her boyfriend being beaten in the video, Amy instantly broke down right there, but it also made her more determined to get revenge. She forwarded all the evidence to the sheriff, and then headed to the assailant's house. Meanwhile, the sheriff, upon receiving the text, immediately realized something was wrong, and rushed to the address in the text. At the same time, Amy had arrived at the assailant's house, only to find that her dog had also been taken by the assailants. Amy slowly made her way downstairs, searching for the assailants' whereabouts. She soon spotted the assailants, but just as she was about to take action, her dog suddenly noticed her. In the moment the assailants turned around to look, Amy drew her gun and aimed at one of them. With the sound of a gunshot, the assailant collapsed to the ground, unmoving. The other 2, hearing the gunshot, hurriedly fled the scene. To find the remaining 2, Amy had her dog help lead the way. As she was about to locate the last assailant, Amy decisively chose to enter the house. Taking advantage of the assailant's distraction with the dog, she successfully snuck behind him. She then quickly aimed at him, and with the assailant falling to the ground, only one last assailant remained. Following her dog's barking, Amy quietly snuck into the house, searching for the last assailant. But just as she was about to open a small door, the sound of the assailant suddenly came from behind her. She quickly turned around to check, but there was no sign of the assailant around. Just as she was getting a little panicked, the assailant suddenly lunged at her and knocked her to the ground. They immediately began to struggle. As she was being overpowered by the assailant, the front door suddenly was kicked open. The sheriff arrived just in time. Seeing the assailant aiming at him, the assailant quickly let go of Amy and raised his hands in surrender, but Amy refused to let him go. The sheriff kept urging Amy not to act impulsively, and said that only the police could punish him. He slowly took her gun away, and just as the assailant let out a sigh of relief, the sheriff handed his own gun to Amy. With the assailant's furious scream, Amy killed him outright.